Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here at Maria Benavides Park. Today, we're very proud to unveil the newly improved facilities made possible thanks to the Community Development Block Grant, or the CDBG funding. And we're going to be highlighting other projects throughout the week, and this is one of them for today. Before we continue with the program, I would like everyone to please stand for the invocation by Captain Ruben Valle from the Laredo Fire Department. He's our chaplain.
Good morning. My name's Ruben Valle. I'm a chaplain in the Royal Fire Department. I'm a father of 3 kids, and there's a constant battle with this. It's a lot of social media, and it brings some positive things, but it also brings some negative things. Our kids, including myself and my kids, we lack some social interaction. If you notice, kids are not even making eye contact anymore. They fail to socialize, and it's our responsibility as parents to give them what they need. So we're very thankful for the city and the government and council members that they give us an opportunity to bring our kids because they need it. It's no longer a want, it's a need. It's a need that our kids need to play, they need to fall, they need to have some cuts and bruises, they need to talk to friends, they need to do something. And at the same time, parents, we need to have some kind of balance, right? Because sometimes we bring them to 17 different sports, but at the same time, hey, let's give ourselves some space. So thank you so much for everybody that makes this possible. That we know that not everybody has a backyard, that not everybody has good neighbors that can go outside and play, and parks provide the best place for us to give them that they need, that human interaction. If you can close your eyes, not close your eyes, and if you believe in God or not believe in God, God believes in you, and it's okay. You join me for prayer. Father, thank you so much for this awesome day. We ask for balance, that we know that technology is good, but it can be sometimes a little overwhelming. So we pray that you can help us, help our kids to bring them here to these parks so they can interact, because you made us to have fellowship, Father, that you made us to smile and even fall and scrape our knees and joke around with other kids. Thank you so much for all these council members and the government, Father, that you give them the ability, the capacity, the fortitude and patience and the generosity to help us build parks like these. We ask for your blessing in everything that we do and everywhere that we go. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the combined effort of the Laredo Fire and Laredo Police Department Color Guard. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to present our special guests that are with us here this morning. First and foremost, our Mayor of the City of Laredo, Dr. Victor Di Trevino, and his wife, Ms. Rosa Marquez de Trevino. Council Member for District 1, the Honorable Gilbert Gonzalez. Council Member for District 2, the Honorable Ricardo Rangel Jr. Council Member for District 3, the Honorable Melissa Cigarroa. U.S. Representative from Texas District 28, the Honorable Congressman Henry Cuellar. Representing Texas State Representative House District 42, the Honorable Richard Peña Raymond, is Hector Lee Patiño. Our Community Development Assistant Director, Ms. Marcela Cervantes. And representing Parks and Recreations Department Assistant Director, Tommy Ramirez. These enhancements today are part of our city's ongoing commitment to investing in neighborhoods, improving public spaces, and also creating a better quality of life for families right here in our community. This is one of the several events, like we mentioned earlier, that we're highlighting this week as part of the National Community Development Week, which shines a light on the programs that uplift our communities like ours through federal funding and federal investments. These upgrades that you see here today include renovated concession stand right behind me, which help ensure that the park is a safe, welcoming place to everyone. First, I would like to introduce our first speaker. It is now my honor to introduce someone who continues to advocate for health and wellness in our neighborhood improvements. It is our Mayor Dr. Victor Trevino.
Thank you. Good morning, Dr. Victor Trevino, Mayor for the City of Laredo. Pleased to be here at the ribbon cutting event at Maria Benavides Park as we celebrate National Community Development Week. As some of you know, the Community Development Block Grant event launched a week of activities to spread awareness and highlight the importance of these funds to our community. The CDBG program provides annual grants on a formula basis to the states and counties to develop urban communities by providing decent housing and suitable living environment and by expanding economic opportunities, principally for low and moderate income persons. As I have mentioned, funding for these home programs are critical in our community that has had a shortage of housing and more specifically a shortage of affordable housing. I do want to especially thank Congressman Cuellar for all his efforts, because without his advocacy and seniority in Washington, we would not have the same funding that we have received in our community. So thank you very much, Congressman. And as we continue to bring awareness and attention to our Community Development Blocks, CDBG, program through our grassroots campaigns, let us not forget that we need to bring awareness and importance, and this is a year-round event, so that we can ensure that we're a prosperous Laredo and a strong Laredo. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Next speaker is a longtime supporter of Laredo and a key advocate for these federal programs. Please help me welcome Congressman Henry Cuellar.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Mayor. It's always a pleasure, Rosa, and of course the Councilman number 1, number 2, number 3. I guess I'm number 4 here, but it's always good to see the mayor and the council, and we really appreciate the wonderful work that y'all do, and especially the staff that are making sure that this work gets done. So we appreciate the work that y'all do with CDBG dollars, and of course there are federal dollars that we sent to the state. The state gets those dollars; they send them over to the counties also. So pleasure working with Representative Richard Raymond also. It's a pleasure being here at this new chapter for the Maria E. Benavides Park. As you know, it's a new chapter. These additions are so important. And you're right, as you mentioned a few minutes ago, when you were talking about kids and being on the phones and all that, I started thinking about when I was younger also. We didn't have iPhones. We didn't have anything. We went out there and got entertained. And I remember the slip and slide. You put water in the mud, and that was a slip and slide, which was fun till you ran into a big rock. Then it was a little different. But you're right. We need to get more people out there to make sure that the young kids, and it's also good for the parents, as you said. Being out in the greens is always good. And this is why this park, Ricardo, is so important. We're here today because we believe in community. We believe that every family deserves a safe, welcoming, public spaces that bring people together. And this money, again, local dollars, federal dollars working together. I think the breakdown is a little bit over 45,000 federal dollars and then a little bit over 63,000 local taxpayers' dollars. And it's a partnership. Washington and Laredo working side by side to improve the quality of life right here, what we call home. Your visits that y'all do, the Laredo week that y'all do, is so important to make sure that we continue to bring those dollars here. And again, Ricardo will go over the new restrooms and all that. I'll let you do that. But again, this might sound simple to some folks, but these are key improvements that the councilman will go. Because for our families, our kids, our grandparents, these upgrades are life changing in so many ways. This means safety, comfort, dignity, and a renewed sense of pride of where we live here in South Laredo. The CDBG program is one of those powerful tools that have built strong and healthy neighborhoods. It's been around, I think, since 1986. It's a quiet program, as you said yesterday. It's a quiet program, but it's a powerful tool that we work with in Washington, D.C. And again, we're waiting for the president's budget because in the past, certain administrations, I brought it down to zero. Zero. Right now, it's over $3.3 billion. We're waiting for the budget. Hopefully, they'll leave it at where it is. But again, in the past, certain administrations, I brought it down to from 3.3 billion to $0. So we're watching, waiting for the new administration to give us this budget, which we have not seen yet, but hopefully we'll see it next year to see where we're at. So again, we're not just investing in concrete and paint. We're investing in children playing safely, in parents spending times outdoors with their children and their families, and of course, communities coming together. So Ricardo and City Council, Mayor, we celebrate this park because we recognize what it stands for, and that is opportunity and partnership. So to everybody that believes in Laredo, thank you for a job well done. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman. And we are sitting in District 2. And I want to say that both council members that are present do play in this field during the leagues as well. So they will enjoy this too. So I would like to ask our council member for District 2, Ricardo Rangel, to come up here.
Good morning. Good morning. First of all, thank you for being here. Community development, you did an awesome job of everything you're doing here. Parks and Recs, I can't, thank you enough for everything you do for us, for the council, for the city, the hard work you put into cutting the grass, making sure the lines are good, making sure everything's kept up right. Congressman, you're right. Thank you for everything, for being a champion, for everything, for all the time for the federal monies that you give to the city of Laredo, right? It was an effort, combined effort by the federal and the municipality. We had, I believe, CDBG money was around 45, and I came in with 63 of district priority funds. They already had a plan. When I came in, they had a comprehensive plan of what they wanted to do. So when I came in, it was like, well, what do you need me to do? I was like, well, we need this and this. So what about having a new platescape? Okay, so let's add the new platescape. They already had plans for the ADA compliance. The concession stand is something new. I know that it's used a lot, especially I know Councilman Gonzalez. I don't play. Thank you for that, but I don't play. But Councilman Gonzalez does. He's a big advocate for sports, and especially for softball. He's very competitive, by the way. But he does. He's seen how people come in and use our concession stands. Our concession stand we've been using when they do tournaments or during the season of softball. We try to lend them out to booster clubs or to any booster club out there, so they can make some revenue for, let's say, for proms, for football, for basketball. We go out to all the South Laredo schools and we offer to them. So this is going to be a big change for them. Now they're going to have the opportunity to be in the cool air while they're building up that money for their events, for their prom, for their field trip, or end of the year trip. So that's something that they're going to be happy with. The ADA, I know I have a disabled father, and now I can bring him in. I can wheel him in with the new ramps that we have. I know he can use the restroom, so I'm happy for that, and it's something that I appreciate community development. I know you see more than we do, the needs that the community need, because you do this day in, day out. So it's something I truly appreciate for what all the hard work you guys do for the community. Um, I'm happy to be part of this. That's something that I'm very grateful for having this opportunity. So working together is something that we need. The community needs to come together all the time. And I see my colleagues from the south, from my west, and from my further west, which is my neighbors, 1, 2, and 3. I think we're working together. 1, 2, and 3 are making a change in South Laredo. So thank you for being out here, Mayor. I can't say enough about you. You're always in every ribbon cutting, supporting South Laredo, North Laredo. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Thank you so much for being a champion, for being our leader. Thank you so much for being out here, and for everybody being out here. Thank you. I know you're taking your time and hard up. It's going to get warmer a little bit later on, but thank you for being out here so much. And with all that, before I want to introduce Councilman Gonzalez. He can give you a little bit of more rundown of how these fields work, how they work, because he plays in these fields. He's been here for, I guess, many years. His family has been here. They played. I've seen him. Like I said, he's very competitive. Uh, but I hope it's to his liking as well, because not only is he a council member, but he's also a part of the community and a player that uses these fields. So with that, thank you so much for being out here, and thank you for supporting us, Councilman.
Good morning and thank you. This is a beautiful morning to be here. Yes, I know these fields. This park was done in the mid '80s. I remember I started playing in the mid '90s. By the way, now I just think we can play, but we become so complacent because we just want to come out here and play. We just want to come here and compete. When I came in office, there was a change. The families here, the teams, they were telling me, okay, now you're in office, now you can put turf, and I was like, okay, wait, this is not my district. And I just come here to disconnect. I come here as a player. I come here as a father. I come here to practice, to socialize, to forget about council and the problems throughout the city. so so when and then to have a council member come in late in the game and do all these enhancements, and that's why I mean, I was so proud when this was accomplished. And of course, like the mayor said, our congressman, where he sits, is very important, because we wrap up today, we pick up the tents and we leave, but this stays here for many more years. So we're excited. If you all don't know, I'm sure Parks and the director here, Ariola, knows, there's hundreds of people and families here daily, 7 days a week. There's 4 divisions, Monday through Friday. There's Saturday tournaments, and there's Sunday league. So this park is full. Not to mention 4th of July, Easter. There's so many families out there, and I'm glad to hear that now it's wheelchair accessible and all that. It's great. So all this is very important, and to have you and step in and CDBG and do this important, because this is not only about District 2 or 1, or this is citywide. There's teams from Nuevo Laredo that come and play, teams from Penitas, Rio Bravo, El Cenizo, districts 1 through 8. It's packed here any day of the week, any day of the week. So we appreciate, I know we have the sports complex that's going to be done pretty soon, but what else can we ask? This is a beautiful park. There's smooth infields. There's always green grass thanks to parks, and we're just excited. Let's make it another good 30 years, because this is almost 30 years. So we appreciate you stepping up to the plate, Congressman, Department, Councilman, so much, because this is gonna live for so many years. Thank you so much. Gracias.
Thank you, council member. We're now going to hear from the team that makes all of this possible and all the resources so that we're able to apply for these federal funding. Representing the Community Development Department today is Assistant Director Marcela Cervantes.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the rehabilitation of the community concession stand and restroom facilities. This project represents not just the physical upgrades, but the renewed commitment to making our shared spaces more accessible, sustainable, and welcoming. We're grateful for the hard work for everyone involved, and this is just one step on our ongoing efforts to enhance the quality of life in our community. As we celebrate during the National Community Development Week, today's ribbon cutting reflects our commitment to making our neighborhoods livable, equitable, and connected. The rehabilitation of these facilities ensures that our spaces remain functional, sustainable, and welcoming for years to come. Let's continue to support federal funding like CDBG funds, which help us to invest in safe housing, community centers, infrastructure, and public facilities, all of which are essential for building a stronger, more thriving community. Thank you all for your support.
At this time, I would ask, of course, our mayor, our council members, congressmen, everyone, the Community Development Department, let's do the ribbon cutting for this amazing facility.
Now on the count of three, we'll.
Ready? One, two, three. Yeah!